It's not just you, so don't worry. There are 175th hour of Adventurers Wanted.
Yay!
Just a couple of things before, we get started. You haven't even been here the whole time.
I've been here for a fair chunk of them.
Chaz?
Yeah, alright, okay. But like, I've done like 30 odd hours at this point.
Alright. Yeah.
Oh, it's
Just a few things before we get started. This performance, if you can't tell, like all performances, is a relaxed performance. What that means is that the lighting stick should stay the same. We have been having issues with the hotel lights, but if they do go off, these two lights will stay on, so you're all going to go to complete blackout. We also have a relaxed attitude towards sound and music for our audience, so that it plays you can't sit still or stay silent for a full hour. And we don't expect any sudden loud noises at any point, but we will have some music for atmospheric purposes. If you do need to take a breather or a break at any point during the hour, you can use the seated area out of the door on the right, and you'd be welcome back in at any point of the hour if you do decide you need to take that break. I'm Naomi, I'm the stage manager for today. If you need anything, I will be right over by that desk. Just give me a wave or come over if I can help you with anything. If you need a hearing loop headset, let me know now and I can get that sorted for you. Other than that, I'll pass over to Leo, who's our GM.
Hello! Hi, welcome. My name's Leo. I'm the Games Master for this last hour of the first session of the day. The 5th hour of the day. Yeah, it sounds very biblical, doesn't it? What is this? What on earth is going on? Well, this is a tabletop role-playing game called Adventurers Wanted, which means the 4 people on my left and right here are playing individual, unique characters in a fantasy setting. And as the Games Master, I play the fantasy setting. I play the allies they make, the enemies they make, and the monsters in the secret underground sunken temples that they plunder. And the players tell me how they want to interact with the world, and I tell them how the world interacts back. And to mediate, we use dice to try and keep things fair, or hilariously unfair as things go. Honestly, if you do have any confusions or questions, do just give us a shout. People have been doing, we're fine with that.
It's all very informal.
We've got 170 hours of backstory. So there's bound to be a couple of little mentions that maybe won't land, but just to give you a basic overview, our players' characters are members of the crew of the Spirit of the Horizon, which is a scientific research vessel which 2 months ago, on their last official mission for the Admiralty, awakened an ancient evil god, as you do. And in trying to escape, trying to escape said god, they cast a spell that was way too powerful for them to control, and flung themselves into a brand new reality. And ever since, they've been adventuring through this new world called Havmar, trying to get home, trying to recreate the spell. Currently, they're in a sunken temple it's supposedly to a water god called Fahara, but the players are starting to get the impression that maybe that's not the full story.
It's all been going swimmingly.
Hey,
Oh, God.
There we go.
Oh, don't even stop. Don't you
It's
even
been 170
start.
hours, Ian. At some point.
Ian's been here for 5 hours. He's starting to get a little bit.
Punch drunk, I think is the...
Yeah.
That's one for me and one for my homies on that one.
Anyway, they are basically, what you should know is that they're trying to push their way through this temple because they've been told that there is an artifact here which will help them cast the spell to get them home. Before we jump straight back in, why don't we meet our players and their characters? So, starting on my right here, tell me your name, your character's name, and give us a little bit about their story. What distinguishes them from the rest of the crew?
So my name is Oz, and I'm playing the part of Darkness Evil Vile, who is the HR representative aboard the Spirit of Horizon.
I know, right?
My name's Chris, and my character is Sanguine. We're all doing silly voices today.
Yes.
Sanguine is a demonic human. They're called tieflings. He's got horns, and he's got red skin. Unfortunately, he's also a bit of an idiot, so things take a bit longer for him. Precisely.
My name is Ian, and I am playing Brother Jurgen, who sounds a lot like Ian. Mainly because I can't be. I don't have to sound like a tit to be an actor. All right.
Do you want to roll a Constitution saving throw for that?
burn.
This is a sick burn, that
Yeah,
was.
that and I am a cleric of the in our own realm, goddess of joy. In this realm, somebody else is talking to me. He is Rahapat, the god of hedonism, and I call him Pat. I've got a nice thing going now. Yeah, we were a bit animalistic for a while. And I am also the ship's chief morale officer, self-appointed, and acting leader of this expedition. There we go.
My name is Mark. Unfortunately, I can't do any voices.
That's fine.
Good.
My character is Frank Anonymous. He is the ship's vet and a halfling ranger.
Fantastic. Ship's vet and the halfling ranger. So, we did need a vet, frankly. Although we don't have many sailors
Hang
on the ship.
Frankly.
If this hour is going to be puns, there will be consequences.
There's just no rhyme nor reason to it.
No.
That one didn't land either.
No,
Moving
no,
forward.
It's fine. It's fine.
Hang on, a theatrical production based on puns, would that be a play on words?
Oh, God.
You're going to have to find someone
Bye.
else.
This has been. I'd like to say it's been fun, but that'd be a lie.
Okay, so we find our characters in a large-ish kind of room made out of this beautiful deep green brick. In the middle of the room is a dais, which they haven't investigated yet. Behind them, the door which they came in, it leads straight onto water, and they've just solved a puzzle to push the air bubble that they found up to this level so that they can move on with their exploration. They also fought some lobster creatures in the last little bit. So Sanguine here, that demon creature, is bloodied and
It
not,
was a good battle.
He's-
I am also very badly hurt.
yeah, he's not looking great right
Yeah,
now.
from under my armour, there's also like rivulets of blood coming down as I start to, I lay my hands upon myself, and you can see that the small cuts that you can see between the armour plates start to heal up slightly.
Maybe take a short rest.
That would suit me just fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
just to save on the magic.
Mechanically, a short rest will allow the characters to recover a little bit from the fights that they've
I
had.
also get all my spells back.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, basically.
Okay, so is there anything they play? So consider yourselves under the effect of a short rest. However, your water breathing wears off. Your potions
water
of
breathing
water
wears
breathing.
off.
24 hours.
Oh yeah, of course, because of your
Yes,
my mistake.
yes.
Okay, you're now 2 hours into your 8 hours of dark vision. Just so everybody's aware, you spend an hour licking your wounds, as it were. Not literally, please, Sanguine.
I always lick my wounds.
Anything anybody wants to do or say during this short rest?
I would like to, whilst we're doing that, because I'm okay, I was taking we have to get all my spells out. I want to investigate the room a little bit more, that we're in this with this creepy thing in the middle.
Dais.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
dais.
Roll an
Fighter of the Nessus.
investigation check for me.
Okay. Quick question. The water that I take it has stopped at the level of the door.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. It's not pouring into the water.
okay.
So the previous room we were in, we did a puzzle to raise the water, and we were worried it was going to pour into the room we're currently in.
Yeah, so that's it. Is a 15.
Okay. On top of the dais, you don't see any other exits
Okay.
to this room, firstly.
Okay. Alright.
On top of the dais, there are 2 bowls and 3 depressions in the ground. Okay?
Okay.
The first bowl is marked with 3 lines.
Oh god, yeah,
Yeah.
I get one.
The second is slightly larger, it's marked with 5 lines. And the depression without a bowl is marked with 4 lines around it in the ground.
Oh, is it one of these? Oh, I see what we've got to do. I can totally do this. Right.
Is it?
I know how to
So
do
we need
this.
to drink the water?
No.
Is that what this is?
I know what this is. It's that thing where you've got to get 4 liters out of 5 liters and 3 liters. It's fine. I can totally do this.
Darkness knows how to do this.
Yeah.
In character,
yeah.
I have no idea what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Okay. So here's the thing, guys. We've got to try and get I'm assuming, let's say 4 liters.
What is a liter?
It's slightly bigger. It's two pints.
Ah,
Yeah. Okay.
I understand.
So there we
pints.
go. 2 pints. Sorry. But Brother Jurgen's organisation is quite metric. So okay.
What's
so
that
let's,
in metric feet?
all right. Okay. So we're gonna get 4. So okay. So we need to has anyone got any? Well, we've got plenty of water just at the back, don't we? So I'm gonna grab the 3 bowl.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go and I'm gonna scoop up.
No. No, wait. Yes, maybe. Yes.
Hang on, roll intelligence.
Please do bicker amongst yourselves.
Are you drinking this water? Is
No,
it water to drink? Because
it's
I am
fine.
relatively thirsty.
It's fine. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna scoop up 3 units of water, bring it back, pour it into the 5 bowl.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back again. I'm gonna scoop up another 3, come back, pour 2 to fill it up, and then pour the remaining 1 into the 4 depression, and then I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna scoop up another 3, and then pour it into the 4 depression. So there's 4.
And at this point, 2 Chul appear from.
Yeah. You have to do it in one go.
Smart.
Oh, right, okay, fair enough. Right, well, let's kill the lobsters and then we'll do it again.
More lobsters?
More lobsters.
Why is it always lobsters?
Because it's always lobsters. They're coming for again these 5-foot tall, horrendous lobster creatures, but with blue shells coming for Brother Jurgen here. 120, which I presume will hit.
Nope.
The 20 does not hit?
Nope.
Oh, because of Shield of Faith.
Yep.
No hits. As they come in with their pincers and they just deflect off of your holy armor.
Fish.
So lobsters or bowls? What is more important right now?
Lobsters. Kill the lobsters.
Then we sit and think.
That is not something I am very good
I'm
at.
sorry. I'm sorry. We sit and think.
All right, I'll make this easy. You deal with the bowl things.
Okay.
I'll get the lobsters, and my greatsword is in my hands.
Okay.
And I go and smash the lobsters.
Sure.
Hang on, how
Firstly,
far-
though,
how
it's
far away-
Frank's turn.
How far away are the critters?
They're not far from you. They're at less than 30 feet. Eyeballing it, you'd say about 25 feet.
And you're with them.
And they are on top of Brother Jurgen, yeah.
They even buy me dinner.
Unless that dinner was
Cast
lobster.
Mark on one of them.
Yep, sure.
Give me a shot to me and take a shot at it. It's
19 will hit. Roll your damage for me. Don't forget to roll your extra damage for Hunter's Mark. As Frank extends his hand, a slight blue energy whiffs around the monster and 3 red dots appear on it.
9 damage.
9 damage total.
Cool. What do
Okay.
these red dots do? I actually forget what the mechanic thing.
Hunter's mark.
He gets to do an extra d6 damage.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. So you release the arrow and it hits the lobster. It's obviously cut the shell a little bit, but it didn't dig in at all. Now it's Sanguine's turn.
And Jurgen is with them.
Yes.
That is a shame.
Okay. Creepy bugger.
No, I would do so much damage to you, I won't do that.
Well, I mean, I've got an armor class of 22, so.
I feel like it might be a dex saving throw.
Okay,
It is
then
indeed
no.
a
No,
dexterity
no.
saving throw.
No,
Should we
no.
do that?
No.
What do you think?
No.
I will just use my No, I'm using the sword, damn it. I run in and I hit one of them really hard. That is a 16.
That hits.
That is not.
That does not.
Damn.
16 is what they need to hit these creatures. To give you context, 15 is pretty good, 20 is very good, 10 is average.
14 points of damage as I smack down with the sword. And
Is this the same one that that Frank shot, or the other one?
the same one. Pile on the damage on one, then move on.
Fantastic. Anything else?
Nope, no other bonus actions.
Jurgen.
If I try to jump backwards, will they get an attack opportunity on me.
Yes, unless you use the disengage action.
Can I do that? I didn't know I could do
I
that.
mean, you can spend your entire action
To just to disengage.
to disengage.
Right. Okay. Right. Okay. So let me think. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cast level 5 banishment. And I'm just gonna.
Fine.
Sorry.
No, that's great. It's a charisma saving throw, right?
Yeah. So yeah.
It rolled a 2.
Yay! So I'm doing so because it's a level 5. I can do more than one at a time.
Oh, nice.
So basically, I can jot my hands out. And
So you
make
just
them, yeah.
and they're both gone.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Give me the bowls.
Yes.
Give
Oh,
me
what's
the
your
box.
DC?
My DC.
It rolled a 13.
Oh no, it's like
it'll be
17.
below,
17.
Yeah, it'll be below. So yeah, so describe how you banish
Yeah,
these
okay.
future wolves.
So, again, the best way I can describe it is I'm like, oh, lobsters! And I just, my hands, just put my hands behind my back. You can see this sort of purple glow appearing behind my back. And I just jut it out in front of me. And again, the best way to describe it is a bit like Quantum Leap. And it just, and just like that, psh, they're gone.
They're just
Yeah.
filled with blue energy.
Exactly. No, purple energy, but yes,
Yeah,
purple
purple.
Quantum Leap.
Do they come back?
They come back in a minute,
Yeah,
but
give
I'm
me the balls.
assuming it gives us a bit of time to fix the bowl thing.
Frank.
You deal with the bowls, I will guard against them.
Frank, for now you feel your hunter's mark drop. You don't know where it's gone.
So what I do is I grab the 5 and the 3.
Yep,
I fill the 5,
yep,
pour it into the 3,
yep.
pour out the 3,
Sure. So you've got 2 in that one.
two in that one, so I pour that into the 3.
Yep.
Then I fill the 5 and fill up the 1 left in the 3,
And you've got
leaving
4.
with 4. Pour that all
Fantastic.
into the bowl at the same time.
Impressive.
So, yeah, he did the same thing as me. It just that did.
Slower.
4 in one go, mate.
Yeah, whatever, whatever. You're not my dad.
When this happens,
Could be.
I am your father.
Oh, totally
Just
the
because
right
you're
answer.
wearing a black bucket on your head, that's psychic damage.
roll a Constitution saving throw.
How long has this taken?
30 seconds.
Can I ready an action when they reappear?
17.
Then they might not
17, you're
reappear in
fine.
the same place, so they might not come back into the same room. They could come
They-
back at any point later on.
So when 30 seconds have passed, and when you do this, the floor just beyond the dais splits apart, and there's a rumbling of stone as
Don't know.
Go.
as you walk up to the hole. It's a 50-foot drop into water.
Oh, hang on.
We've got a rope.
You have got a 50-foot rope.
We've got a 50-foot rope. We could.
I mean, I can only make 3 of us fly. So.
Darkness steps off the edge.
Roll a dex saving throw for the darkness.
11.
It's gonna nip. You're
You
gonna
take 13 points of falling damage as you hit the water quite hard.
It's belly flop.
In armour.
Oh.
That's gonna stick.
The displacement is real. And you just sink straight down.
Yep.
Dunk.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I think
he's,
this is rust proof, I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
he's got to worry about that later.
The rest
so-
of us just gently floating down then.
Yeah, I cast fly on the 3 of us, and we all can fly down. I don't know how fly fits with water, DM.
If it touches the water, I'd say when you touch the water, it'll end.
Where you got this that fly ends when you touch things? Is there anywhere on anything I've got? No, it doesn't.
Anyway,
Not on my sheet.
Says it in the PHP.
Cool. Right.
It's alright, let's check it.
I'm just looking out.
It would be useful to fly for 10 minutes.
It would be.
As I'm sitting there, like.
Just like
Of course, you're wearing as you sink down to
Yeah.
whatever we don't even know.
I have to go past a giant eye.
Which blinks.
It doesn't actually say that in the PHP.
I think that might be 3rd edition.
you're looking
I
at
don't know
all.
where you got that from.
So we'll be able to be scoot through the water like penguins, basically, just like.
You can do what you like. I plan on sitting cross-legged and allowing my mind to move me.
Just says a willing creature gets a flying speed of 60 feet for the duration. So basically, mechanics aside, what's happened is the demon creature has made these 3 fly. And he just, the 3 of you descend quite gently And
I
as
sit
you
cross-legged as we fly because it's just amusing.
and as you do, the stone closes above you.
Oh, good.
I've got a question.
Yes.
What's underwater?
It's dark. It's very dark.
I feel at home almost.
Roll a perception check. You're a human, so you don't have dark vision, but roll a perception check.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. You don't have dark vision, but you have the sense of a room because you've just spent quite a lot of time in a very similar room. It's 3 block steps.
Oh, okay.
This time, because of where you approached it, they're going down,
Right.
and yeah.
And is there?
So you've got one 10-foot, one 10-foot, one 10-foot,
Can
and then
I-
at the bottom there's
exit?
Because we're flying, we
Oh,
go a lot faster.
Yeah. Can I cast light on a crossbow bolt and just shoot it down into the water to try and like a glow stick?
You absolutely can. You
Yeah.
drop the light on your shield when you do that.
Yeah.
Okay, roll an attack roll.
Okay.
Don't roll a 1.
For 12.
Okay, you don't manage to hit darkness as you shoot this crossbow bolt into the water. Darkness, suddenly there is a glow around you, and you guys can just about see what I've described. So
I
the
wasn't
same
here
room
the
you were
first
just
time.
in.
I have no
So the
idea.
same room you were just in, 3 blocks. So you've got.
Hang on. I don't think I'm bright enough to make that connection.
I am indeed not bright enough to make that connection.
Uh,
It's a room.
But it's going downwards.
so you've got a 10-foot. So you've got basically stairs of 3 steps, 10-foot tall each
Yeah,
step,
okay.
and then at the bottom you can't see an exit.
Okay. Are there levers on these steps like the previous one?
There are.
Okay. Let's do it one at a time this time, please, as opposed to all at the same time.
Do what one at a time?
Pull the levers.
What levers?
Oh.
I rolled a 2, man.
He wasn't here when we did
Oh,
it
okay.
before.
There's some levers on the wall.
Right.
Where this is before we're in the water, by the way. There's some levers on the wall.
Uh-huh.
When we-
Sorry. When I said that the hatch closed above you, that was a lie. It didn't.
Okay.
Ah.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to go over to a lever and stand next to it because last time I was the one who wasn't pulling the lever and I got jumped by 4 crab people.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah. Okay. So take it. Myself, I assume potentially Frank, who have seen this before, will take positions. And I was just before we go into the water, I'll just say to Frank, don't pull it when he pulls it, because that what happened last time. We'll see if we can do it one at a time this time.
I will fly in and ready a fireball so that if something appears, I can just blast.
Okay, a small red ball of energy just starts playing around your fingertips.
What? Oh, we're underwater.
Who's doing what?
I'm standing near the lever and
yeah.
watching you.
Yep.
So
okay.
you've got the 3 levers are in 3 different
I'll
heights.
take the middle one
What's
so
the
I can
middle one?
see everybody.
I'll take
Anyone?
the one at the floor because I'm
Floor
at
level,
the floor.
and Frank, you're at the top again, yeah?
Okay.
Okay, so who's going first?
So I'll point to Dallas, England.
Nothing happens.
Oh god. Okay, I will pull my one.
Nothing
I've
happens.
still got mine pulled. I haven't unpulled it.
Okay.
Okay.
Pull my one.
And the water drops 10 feet, and the air bubble that you carried up with you to the very top of the dais room shifts down to encapsulate this space as well.
Okay.
So you've got 10 feet of air at the top of this water now.
So we're underwater and pushing an air bubble.
Yeah, you're pushing an air bubble around with you. That's what. That's
So-
it.
At least
If
I'm
you
still in
hadn't
that
picked
bubble.
that up yet,
All right. Okay.
that's
all right.
essentially what you're doing.
All right.
So is it still moving or
No,
is it?
it
So
stopped
above
at 10
us,
feet.
so we've got this air bubble, and then above us is
Is the
water.
dais room?
Oh, okay. But is there water now above us then as
No.
well? Okay. So the water level is dropping then. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Right.
But it's still-
but it's only dropped
It's-
10 feet.
It's only dropped 10 feet, and we've still got how much water still to get out of here?
20 feet.
20
Do it
feet of
again.
water. Okay.
I
but do
raise
it.
my head above the water and make sure I don't drown because I haven't drunk any water.
So we do it again, pull it again.
Although, so who's pulling what?
I unpull mine
Yep.
and wait for these two to pull.
Yep. Okay, and release.
You release.
You release yours.
Yep. Well, yeah, keep my hand on it, but then put it back to its initial position.
Okay.
Put it back.
Yep.
When you put it back, the water starts.
Oh no! It's like one of these
Am I
bloody
bloody.
Down before it starts going.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you pull it back down so it doesn't reach the full reach. It
Is it
gets
one of
about
these
2
things-
feet and
one
then
of
goes
these
down again.
situations, right? Right, so. Right, okay. Right, so Frank's is pulled.
And that's
Ours is
10 feet.
unpulled. Okay, so if you unpull ours, right? Yeah, and then
You're right there, in.
yeah. I'm just like one of these things where it's gonna be a sequence that it's gotta be pulled
So
in.
currently
My brain
mine and
hurts.
Frank's
So-
are pulled.
Sorry.
Mine and Frank's are the ones that are pulled.
So yours are not pulled.
Mine
Yeah.
is pulled. Frank's is pulled, but Jurgen is not pulled.
Okay, good to know.
I'll try pulling mine again.
Nothing happens.
Oh. Can we roll it like a wisdom check or something to see if we can get-
Insight.
Insight.
Roll an insight check.
Okay, fair enough.
I have
That's 20, non-natural 20.
Okay. Might be worth just doing them in sequence.
You have
Alright.
decided.
All right. Fair enough. So we'll put our things. I'll pull mine's next.
Yeah, and the water drops
Right,
another
okay.
10
And
feet.
then I do mine.
See, this is the problem, man. You made me try to find things that aren't there anymore.
And when darkness does his, the water drains from the room, leaving you with this big staircase, and there's still no exit apparent apart from the hatch in the ceiling whence you came.
As I land, there's a very.
Oh, shut up! Like you were doing any better.
I was just following orders.
I'm not good with levers. I didn't
Okay.
even volunteer.
So we're now
whereas
in
you
a
had
we're
to
now in
go.
a pit.
One at a time, guys.
Sorry. So we're now in a pit, essentially.
I wouldn't call it a pit. You're in a room with 3 big
Levers.
steps and levers on the walls. No Chul have appeared to attack you this time.
I have a permanent detect magic effect as a warlock.
Of course you
What
do.
do I see?
Um,
I can roll a perception check as well, because I'm not very perceptive.
Yeah, roll a perception check for me.
It's all a bit low.
While he does this, can I go knock on the wall where the door was in the previous one?
There is a magic effect on the walls.
All of them.
It's an abjuration effect.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Which, for those of you who doesn't know what that means, abjuration is a school of magic which deals with shields and warding, basically. Sorry. So what did you say, Oz?
At the point in the wall where the door was in the previous room,
Yes.
I'd like to see if there's any seals, anything like that.
Roll an investigation check.
18.
18. Yeah, there is a seal here. This should be opening. There's a door here. It's about, it's about 5 feet wide. It's enough for 2 people to go through side by side, but it's not opened yet. And it's otherwise, if you hadn't been inspecting closely, it just looks like part of the wall.
Yeah.
Can I hit it with my sword?
Roll an attack roll.
That is a 17.
Misses. So you bring your sword down and it just sparks off of the wall.
Well, that didn't work. Anyone got any bright ideas?
I mean, I've got 2 ideas. One, to look for any kind of signs or symbols that might be around the door. And 2 is to chat to Pat and see if he can give me some help.
You'd like to chat to Pat. It's time.
Time to
Wait,
chat to Pat.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Rahak.
You just
yeah.
you just hear a slight snoring.
Pat! Pat! Pat!
What is
Pat!
it? All right, I'm awake. What is
Pat,
it?
mate, seriously, we're at this door, right? We're in this temple still.
Who are you talking to?
Shut up! Pat, we're in this door, mate, right? Okay, there's like some kind of business happening here. I don't know if there's some kind of... You alright?
No,
Okay.
sorry, no, it's all right.
It's okay. There's some kind of business happening around here. Good lad. Any thoughts on what's keeping this door shut?
Well, what did you have to do in the room?
There was some kind of switches, and we had to turn the switches, and when we turned the switches, then the water went away, and now it's closed though.
Have you made all the water go away?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Well, I'm completely lost. To be honest,
Okay.
to
Let
be
me
honest, I'm absolutely wasted right now.
Let me just check. Is there any more water in the room, guys? Can anyone see any more water in the room?
Not a clue, can I?
Roll a perception check.
I'm not good at those.
2 seconds, Pat. I appreciate this, man.
I roll a 1.
I roll a 2.
Nope.
So on to you.
It's on the ground going, is this wet?
Yeah, there.
I
So
can't
22.
Everything feels wet.
22.
Oh, nice.
So, exactly, as I was about to say, the entirety of the walls still have this strange effect that when you touch them, they feel wet to the touch, but when you bring your hand away, your hand is dry. You can't see any water, but it just feels wrong. The stone, it plays with your neurons when you're touching it. As for, is there any water left in this room? No, there is no water left in this room.
Okay. Thanks, Pat. I'll see you later.
He's already snoring again.
Okay. What if the door needs to be underwater to be open?
Was it open when we came in?
It wasn't open when we got here.
Are we sure?
Are
of
we
that?
sure about that?
No.
There we go. Can I quickly go and scrabble up and try and open up the bottom
Before
switch?
you do that, can I ask a query?
Yes.
Fey creatures,
Yes.
can they...
I do not have a list of them for you.
I was going to ask, if I conjure one that happens to be on the other side of the door, can I get it to do something?
Oh, hang on.
I could teleport through the door.
I think you generally need a line of sight to do so.
think
a lot of
Yeah,
spells.
it's generally
I thought
the
500 feet,
the fey creatures would appear within your line of sight.
Within range.
Yeah, within range.
So in the door.
Especially if
So it's
they're.
gonna
Oh,
work
it would be under C. I don't know why I'm looking under F.
Fine,
Literally
fine,
500
sure,
feet.
Okay.
Won't work.
Especially if there is a particular abjuration effect on the walls.
Aha.
Almost like they knew
Almost like it was planned.
by some
Nefarious.
malign deity known as
I love
the
that
Game Master.
there's this spell called Conjure Fey, which is what we were just talking about, where he conjures this sort of fairy, and cheekily, right at the bottom, it says the DM has the Fey creature's statistics.
Just make it up. So, all right. We'll try. We'll see if the water needs, if it needs to be submerged in water.
All right.
Okay. So I'm gonna try and flip the bottom switch to see if we can leave 10 feet of water in the.
Okay, you flip the bottom switch,
Yeah.
and the water comes back into the room.
Yeah.
You oh, you don't. You're water breathing. You
Yeah.
go and you breathe through your little gills
Yeah.
on the side of your neck.
I take a deep breath and look down.
The door is still open.
The door's-
Sorry, it's still closed.
Okay.
The door is still closed.
All right. Okay. So I'll go and take the water back out again. Then fair enough. I don't have any kind of.
Where's the water going?
Roll an investigation check.
Not in up 6.
You figure there's probably slits in the floor that are too
All right, like
thin
really
to
narrow.
see. Yeah.
I look down through one of the slits.
You did not figure that. Sadly. Darkness did.
Okay, so just to clarify, we're in a room where there's no water, but the bricks feel like there's water, except they're not water, and a door that we can't open with no other signs of opening it. There's not a pit, but it's a room, but there's also a door, and it's a door.
I mean, you didn't need to say it like that. but yes.
I create a bonfire in front of the door to try and dry
With
it
what?
off. Create bonfire. It's a spell.
Really specific spell.
It's called create bonfire.
It is a very specific spell.
It only has 5 feet of effect. It's like small flame.
Suddenly, this 5-foot, basically campfire, just
Right, okay.
appears out of nowhere, and the room becomes increasingly warm. There's no smoke because it's a magic flame. But
It is most pleasant.
Do you want us to sing like Kumbaya or something?
I mean, I mean, the flame aesthetic's wonderful in this space, but
Lovely light effect. Is it drying off the door? Is that the hint?
the door is pretty toasty dry now, but as you go to touch it, still feels wet. Roll an insight check for me. I know you're not the most insightful demon, but
Oh, it's a natural critical success with what that
you
is.
get the impression that the wet touch of the stone is a property of the stone that this temple is built out of,
Let me.
and not of the water.
I think that the stones are magic. That's what I think.
So would getting rid of all the magic help?
Oh, interesting. I mean, yes, probably. I don't know. Yes, it would. That's a deception roll for me to make.
Roll a deception check. I wanted to
always
make
fun.
It. Well, you say.
I was just thinking, anyone dispel magic.
Just confirm with me that my deception is plus 10.
You got very, very good, and I
25.
What did you get, Oz? Darkness.
got 6.
6. He reckons dispelling the magic will help.
I know it will.
In the name of the
Snake Mother.
The Snake Mother, magic be gone. And I touch the wall.
What level are you casting this at?
It's
I
a
mean,
level
you're
3 spell.
You're a paladin, so level 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The green void energy comes out of your hand, and blackness fills the area for a second, and then the spell ends.
And does the stone look exactly the same?
It looks exactly the same.
And then I just.
I know how you love puzzles, Ian.
Why do I always get the puzzles? Everyone's like following the tweet stream, and everyone's like, "Oh, we're battling all these like zombies and blah blah." blah. Coming in the morning, and it's like Rubik's cube. I mean, like what the hell?
So what?
Seriously, I just want to twat something with the stick.
If we have
Last night
I'm gonna go up to the door, and I'm just gonna start hitting it with the stick.
Roll an attack roll.
So if we do the levers in the same order again, it might do it because we're putting them back. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but we can try.
Well,
Hang on. Wait.
We went 1, 2, 3.
Wait.
Do
Am
1,
I
2, 3.
smart enough to know this? Nope. I don't know. I don't know anything apparently.
Okay, so
1, 2,
the
3.
levers, but the levers. If we pull the levers, that's just gonna fill us back up again. Isn't it?
We did the one at the end.
But the levers are.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So if you number the levers from top to bottom, 1, 2, 3.
So we do 1, 2, 3.
You
1, 2,
did the
3.
1, 2, 3 to drain the water,
And you did 3 to undo it.
and you do 3, 2, 1 to fill the water back up.
So I
So if you do 1, 2, 3 on a drained room, is what Oz is saying.
Yes.
Maybe it'll open.
But that means that surely we've got to unswitch one of the switches first, so therefore that will start filling up again.
The top switch, we don't know because we unswitched
All right.
the bottom
Well,
switch.
have we still got fly on?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna fly up
Well,
to the top
hang on.
switch.
Has it
then.
been 10 minutes?
You're getting towards the end of that.
Right, I'm gonna quickly
You
fly
do for
I'm
now.
gonna quickly fly up, very quickly.
Do 1.
Yeah, to the top one, to 1.
Yep.
Someone else want to.
Well, just do it yourself. Just flip it. Now.
Okay, so I'm gonna flip that.
Nothing happens.
And then then do 2.
Okay, I'll go
The
down
fly
to
spell is
2.
now ended.
Okay. As you go halfway through the 1 and the 2, you just sort of
Oh,
fall
okay.
to the ground.
Thanks.
I think it's ended now.
Do you want to do that again?
And
Get some-
then,
No.
and then I'll just lower myself down gently, and then do the third one.
Nothing happens.
Oh!
Hang on, you did the second one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he did
Okay,
the second
right.
one. Yeah.
Can I try pushing the?
I mean, the clue should have been me getting my head around your idea.
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't know if that was just to make it clear to everyone. But
Fair
Okay.
enough.
So filling the room back up doesn't work. Switching the switches again doesn't work. Dispelling magic doesn't work. Making a campfire doesn't work.
It's
Hitting
still
it with
nice
the
and warm
stick
in here.
doesn't work.
roll an insight check for me.
Oh,
I don't know
inside
the
check.
words to come by. They didn't teach it
19.
in demon school.
You brought some water from a place where it was to a place where it wasn't.
Oh, am I smart enough to know this?
Okay.
Oh, I am smart enough to know this. I rolled a 17. That means I can have a logical thought process.
Okay.
Please let me have a logical thought process.
You see the look on Ian's face. Talk us through Sanguine's logical thought process.
We used.
Sorry, Jurgen's face.
Fine, no, do it. Ian, both Ian and Jurgen have the same face at this point.
He fits in character.
So, we at the top with the 4 and the 3 and the bowls.
Uh-huh.
We filled that and then the door up there. Maybe we have to empty that bowl at the top so the door down here is open.
Okay, I'm going to use control water,
Yeah.
and I'm going to...
Oh, nice.
So I don't have to go back out. I'm going to rip the water out of the...
What's the range on that?
Is it within visual range? Do you have to
It
see?
don't have to be within visual range, I don't think. But I also have already seen it, so I know it's there. Let me just check. Talk amongst yourselves.
My brain hurts. That was too much thinking.
Thank you for waiting. Your call is very important to us.
your spell is very
That
important.
spell earlier.
Apologize for what?
For dropping that spell earlier. Short, height.
Control
Oh
water.
no, it's fine.
300 feet.
I can swim.
It's 300 feet, and it is not.
I don't remember what
It
he
is
said.
not. It does not have to be in line of sight. So I've got a range
I
of
don't remember
300
that
feet on it,
Sure.
and I know it's there, so I can just redirect flow.
What would you like to do with that water?
Oh God.
Yes, I'm gonna pull it down here.
Down to where you are.
Yeah,
Okay.
and out of the thing, and then throw it against the door.
Oh no.
No, not against the door. No, that's not what I do. That's not what I
done
do.
it.
That's not
So
what I
what
do.
happens-
That's not what I do. That's not what I do.
You've done
That's
it.
not
You
what I do.
know you've done it.
So what happens is
Oh God.
Jurgen gets this really this look of eureka over his face, and he clicks his fingers, and the water comes down through the the hole in the roof, 50 feet in the air, and hovers in front of him, just holding in the air. And as soon as it comes out, the hole in the roof starts to close and close, and now there are no exits to this room.
Oh, so we're never stuck. Why? Oh!
So you're just stood there
Our
going,
situation
why?
doesn't seem to have improved.
With this ball of water just in front of you.
Against the door. Put it against the door, please.
Pour it down the holes.
Yeah.
No, that's just where the water goes.
That's where we want it to go, isn't it?
We're not trying to fill it up more.
I don't.
Can you tap it against the
Yeah, I'm going
door?
to. Okay, I'm going to not splash it against it, but I'm going to take the ball of water and just kind of go.
Door.
You're going to boop the door.
Oh! Yeah, basically.
Nothing happens.
Oh!
Just pour it away.
No. I'm gonna take off my helmet.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna hold it out for the water in case we lose. Yeah, it's horrible, emaciated.
Is there eye holes in your helmet?
He's got to tilt it
Yeah,
back the way.
yeah,
Tilt it back the way.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So
it's
it can hold some water still.
Okay.
Yeah. Is it?
Naomi is tearing her hair out behind camera.
I know the feeling.
I
Oh.
wrote this. I know exactly what to do.
Then do
but I
it!
can't do
Just
it.
do it!
No, not allowed to.
I'm very
Oh.
proud.
Thank you.
I have no brain cells.
I
Doesn't
wanna
matter.
just kind of push the door, try and
So is the water now in your helmet?
no water's in the helmet.
What does your head look like?
It's this.
None of us have seen your head before.
Ball, Darth Vader at the end of
Ugh.
Star Wars. Yeah, it's like that. Like white.
Except there's red patches where he was burned by superheated water earlier.
Can you put the helmet back on? That's very disgusting.
And the water drains from the room, and the door opens slowly. There's a.
Wait a minute. The way to open the door
Just get rid of all the
was
water.
to get rid of all the water.
But
I didn't think that was part of this room. I had separated that in my mind.
you're a dick!
Oh, God. We have fun. It's a fun game.
Lateral thinking, my friend.
Yeah, I'd separated those rooms in my head. I was like, different puzzle. Yeah.
Right, okay.
Case I'm lucky it wasn't one of Leo's puzzles. Then
Oh,
wordplay.
God.
or geometry play.
Or geometry play, you
Okay.
horrible.
Oh.
What do we see through this
There's a room.
cursed entry?
Next room.
There's another room.
I
Are you
walk
ready
into-
for another puzzle here?
Oh, God. What bloody crystal maze from hell is this?
As we're going, oh yeah, this is the
Fourth
Aztec
Street.
zone.
What crystal maze from hell is this?
Well, I walk into the new room because that's what Sanguine would do. Just go da 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 da.
The ironic thing is that was an automatic lock in that last one as well, so there we go. Right, okay, so cast light on my shield and start walking forward.
Okay.
I can
Just
see it
glad
dark.
to be out of the, pardon my French, fucking room.
As you enter the next room, the light on your shield casts over what is clearly a sort of this mouth on the far wall. It's carved out of stone, obviously, not a real mouth. And out of it pours water. It's a water feature. What I'm saying is this is
It's lovely.
a fountain. of
Seems
a
very
mouth
pleasant.
on the other side of the wall.
What is the face? What is the?
Oh, so it's, you can just see the bottom half of the face, and the nose, it just sort of goes halfway up into the...
There's generally humanoid, but
But you get the impression it's a woman's face.
You have a woman's face.
Wait, hang on. This
Roll an insight check.
Go on, this will be amusing.
15, 16, 17.
17. 5. You see what I've said that you see.
Yeah.
Darkness, as you watch this, the woman's face twists
Yeah.
and turns and becomes churlish, and there's tentacles start growing out the side of her cheeks. Her teeth become pointed and disgusting, and the
Actually, no,
water
Tango
starts
likes this.
pouring.
Starting to
The
get more
water starts
attractive.
pouring between those teeth, and suddenly she looks not so much like a sea goddess, more like an evil fish creature.
Darkness wouldn't take her home.
Can
Sanguine
I have
words.
can I have a wisdom saving throw from you, please?
Oh, joy. 21.
21. Okay, you do not have to suffer any madness effects
I'm horrified.
from that happening. Can I have insight checks from the two of you as well?
Yeah, I rolled already. I got
So-
15.
Just for
15.
record,
Yeah, you see it.
Me and everybody within 10 feet of me cannot be frightened.
Oh, okay, but can you go mad?
This is an entirely separate thing.
Yeah. 12. You don't see it. You see a nice woman's face. However, Jurgen, you see what I described.
Okay.
Can I get a wisdom saving throw from you, please?
I'm quite good on wisdom.
You get +2.
This is good.
And you get another 2.
Okay. Oh yes, it's like +11. So that's good. So that's like 20. No, natural 20.
You're fine. You don't go
Yeah. Wise apparently.
What else is in this room?
There are no exits.
Should we be concerned about the churning face thing?
What churning face thing?
You don't see the churning face thing?
I do not see the
Oh,
churning face
that's
thing.
not good.
Tentacles.
Do you think that's the thing that Nomi was talking about earlier on?
What? Oh, the big nose, big eye.
Okay.
And I can't see an eye.
Okay.
That's
Is
all.
the face just sort of? Is it coming towards us? Is it looking at us? Is it just?
It's a water feature.
Okay. So it's okay. So it's a living. It looks like a living water feature. So
No, it's not.
It's just we can see a different
It's
version
just
of
you
it.
can see a different version of it.
Okay.
And the stone.
I have to
So it's still made of stone though.
Huh?
I have to detect magic at all times.
Yes, and they roll a perception check.
I don't want to do it again. No, fine.
Fine, you don't have to do it again.
It's 5 again. So it
There
doesn't
is an abjuration effect on all the walls. Like, I don't know
even
what.
worth sharing.
I don't know what you want from me.
The mouth. How large is this mouth?
It's probably about 4 foot across,
Okay.
with water slightly pouring out of it,
Oh,
either through the teeth or over the teeth, depending on which
So
version
I'm
of
gonna
the
walk
statue
up
you
to
can
it.
see. Yep.
And look in the because water is transparent. I'm going to look through the mouth.
Okay. It's very murky and deep. You can see the back of the mouth carved out of stone. Roll a perception check for me.
18, 19, 20.
20. In the floor of the mouth, there is a sort of hole for a second, a translucent, almost like a glass material. And you see a gigantic red eye staring back at you. And then no, before you can even react, it disappears, and you hear an echo in your voice. Release me. And that is where we're going to end this episode of Adventurers Wanted. Thank you very much for coming, guys. We'll just hand over quickly to Naomi for our closing, our outro, because she is our wonderful assistant. I'm padding for time now because she's live tweeting, and she was finishing the live tweeting.
I've got to end it, otherwise people get mad. Right, okay, thank you very much for coming to the 175th hour of
You don't have to.
Thank you.
If you want to
I
come
get
back
to go
and
home now.
watch, we will be back now at 5 o'clock in this very room. It's £3 to watch if you would like to go to the box office on the Edinburgh Fringe website, and £5 to play if you want to buy that from the Super Only website or box office downstairs. We are live streaming everything on twitch.tv/AdventuresWanted and live tweeting everything at Adventures250. So if you can't come back and join us, we will be there all the time, but we are here up until the 28th of August, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m, 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. every day until then, apart from the 24th and 25th. I'm just going to pass over to people who have plugs to do.
Hi, my name is Oz Mills, and I run a role-playing stream called Roll Out, R-O-L-E, and we do role-playing on that Monday through Thursday. The stream is found at twitch.tv/OzMills. The videos are archived at youtube.com/osmills, and the updates can be found on twitter.com/osmills. And the aim of the stream is to increase visibility and give a voice to women and minorities in the role-playing space. If you want more information, there are business cards there which have all the links on them.
Yes, I am the host of a comedy panel game show called Imaginary Porno Charades, which is a game show where acts from all across the festival come and do charades of titles to made-up porn films. It's literally as it sounds.
It's really, really.
We've got some fantastic guests all over the festival. We're on every Friday, Saturday, Sunday at 11 o'clock at Sweet Grass Market. There we are. Thank you very much.
Alright, thanks so much for coming, everyone. Normally we would invite you back for the next hour, but Avocado are going to be here in about half an hour, so
Yep.
we need to get up and get out. Right. Can we have another round of applause for our players who are at the end?
Well, thanks very much for coming. I hope it wasn't too bamboozling.
Thanks so much for coming. Really hope
Yes.
to see you again. But everyone, have a
Oh.
fringe, have a lovely rest of your day. You can go through the doors you
There's more puzzles. I mean, there's a reason I say no puzzles, no puzzles, no puzzles.